Hey there, friends. My name's Anastasia Exton. I'm an SMM specialist and targetologist. Today, I'm going to share some Canva tips that can make even a basic design look really stylish. I uploaded a photo generated by artificial intelligence to Canva. If you want your design to look upscale and professional, it's crucial to use a consistent color palette. When I don't have the time to manually choose colors, I use a quick hack. I head over to Canva Colors, upload my photo, and Canva automatically suggests a ready-made palette from the image. After that, I make a new page, add a few circles or other shapes, and with one click, apply the colors from the palette to them. In the end, I get a ready-made color scheme that I use throughout the entire design. This way, the visuals look more cohesive, harmonious, and much more high-end. Next, I create a font pairing. For this project, I picked Montserrat and Bodoni. I use Montserrat for the headlines. It looks modern and confident, and it grabs attention well. Bodoni is used for additional text and accents. Thanks to the contrast of the fonts, the design looks more stylish and expensive. The next step is I add icons. I try to pick icons whose colors can easily be changed to match my palette. This lets me keep a consistent style and stay in line with the overall brand concept. Next, I create a background for the text. I almost always round the corners and slightly lower the opacity. This keeps the text readable without the background looking heavy or harsh. Then I add a title. In this case, it's the word stylist. To make the layout look neater and fancier, I add a thin line next to the title. Such a small element instantly makes the design look more professional. Next, I add a new page and just copy the color from the first to maintain a consistent style throughout the project. To make the background look more interesting and upscale, I add a light grain texture. It gives depth and makes sure the background doesn't feel flat and one-dimensional. It's a minor detail, but these kinds of things make the design look more professional and well thought out. Then I add the text on top. I make sure to repeat elements from the previous page so everything looks cohesive and not like each story was made separately. Next, I add our icons. Since we picked them out earlier in the same style and colored them with the palette's colors, they fit perfectly into the design. Then I create rounded frames to highlight the main areas of service. Notice a little detail. The frame line goes under the icon and visually crosses it. To make the design cleaner, I add a small shape in the background color and overlap part of the frame. This gives the impression the icon is embedded in the design, not just sitting on top. After that, I line up everything, check the spacing between blocks, and adjust the text sizes. For the next page, I decided to present a more stylish workspace. In Canva, I found a great photo by searching for workspace aesthetics and made it full screen. The original photo color didn't quite match my palette, so I adjusted the image's shades. This is an easy trick that helps bring all the pages together into a single concept. After that, I added a translucent rectangle over the photo. This makes the text easier to read and the design looks deeper and more interesting. At the top, I placed the title "For You" to keep a consistent style throughout the presentation. Next, I added the main text and used the same font as on the previous pages. Repeating the fonts and colors makes the design look cohesive and professional. Thanks to the full screen photo, translucent background, and clean typography, a magazine layout effect is achieved. This style is often used by premium brands, stylists, and fashion projects. And to finish up, I'll show you one of my favorite Canva tricks. I duplicate the first page and use background remover to take out the background from the main photo. After that, I put the cutout girl over the original image and add a backlight effect. It visually separates the subject from the background and makes the composition more three-dimensional. I slightly reduce the transparency of the background so that the viewer's attention immediately focuses on the main object. This effect adds depth and gives the design a more premium look without the need for complex tools. On their own, these techniques might seem minor, but together they create a well thought out and premium design that instantly builds trust and looks professional. In the end, it's these details that make the design stronger and more professional. A cohesive color palette helps unite all the elements into one system. The right fonts set the character and tone of the project. Translucent underlays make the text readable yet keep the visuals light. Working with layers adds depth, and repeating colors, shapes, and elements helps maintain consistency across all the pages. If the video was helpful, please like and subscribe to the No Borders channel. See you soon.